think this morning we'll do a light breakfast here at the Hatch Espresso. Pretty popular out here, this outdoor little eatery.
Hey everybody, it's Mark the Lost Traveler. And we're ready to travel.
In World War I, landing in Gallipoli, Turkey.
Well, if you remember about 3 days ago when we were out here, it wasn't this clear, it was foggy and rainy. What a difference a few days make. You can see the whole mountain range of the Blue Mountains.
You travel with it.
Well, if you remember a few days ago when we were out here, it was cloudy, a little misty. But we're here again. I got on the tour bus to take us to the Blue Mountain and Featherdale Zoo, which I wanted to go to the zoo. We've already been here to the mountains, which I did a vlog on that earlier. But this is nice again. It's good to come out here again and see the entire mountain range without having clouds and rain. So this is actually a good tour to come back out and see again. So next stop is going to be the Featherdale Zoo. Now this is how you get your beer to go, on a bicycle. This guy just drives around the city here, cold beer on tap. As you know, I always like some good wall art. Goes good with the plants in front of it. Before we head over to the zoo, we stopped off at a quaint little town called Leura. So we'll pick up some lunch here and maybe do a little shopping. Got to pick up some gifts for the family. Just what I've been looking for, fine chocolate. All right, let's go in the chocolate store. I heard this place is crowded. It's a little crowded. These trees are made out of chocolate.
Oh, really?
Something different, a chocolate bustier. What's your ingredients in the gingerbread there?
There's ginger, powdered ginger, some mixed spice, and there's flour, eggs, butter, and golden syrup.
Nothing like the taste of good local chocolate ice cream, and I got some chocolate from my mom. Taking a stop in the cake shop after the ice cream. French pudding. Oh, so much good food here. And we finally made it to the zoo, Featherdale Wildlife Park. Just in case we missed all the other signs, so we know where we're at. Well, I'm looking at the signs for what kind of bird this is, but I don't see it. But it's still pretty interesting looking.
That is an eastern rosella.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo.
The white cockatiel.
These are called redneck patty melons. This one has his little baby there in the pouch.
Oh.
This is a very mean bird and a killer. A few weeks ago, someone died at the hands of this bird right here. This is the Australian pelican, a very large bird. We're now entering the koala enclosure and interaction. Get your picture taken with a koala. That guy looks angry. Well, this is a very large koala encounter over here. And then you have people waiting over here to get their pictures taken.
So these are just 3 of our tawnies. They actually came to us as injuries. Basically what happens is, because these guys are nocturnal, they're attracted to light sources. Here we have a lady just coming down the tree now. It's about feeding time, so she's of course ready for the good stuff. The old grumpy man. But yeah, they're very, very common species that you find pretty much all over Australia. So like, yeah, it's pretty good now.
Oh my. We're doing a weigh-in here. What does she weigh?
She's just over 5 kilos.
5 kilos. What's the name of the koala here?
This is Archer.
Archer?
Yeah.
How much does Archer weigh? About
Well, around maybe 8 kilos.
8 kilos.
9.
Very good. This is so cool. Now that was pretty cool, touching the koala. They're so soft, it's amazing. Not much movement out of the kangaroos. Everybody's just sleeping.
Like the koala.
A little wombat. Actually, it looks like a small pot-bellied pig the size of him. This little group of little penguins, and that's what they're called, little penguins. Well, I'm at the Tasmanian devil enclosure, but unfortunately, we can't find him anywhere. He's probably out running around. Dingoes.
But I wouldn't like it that everyone in this
Must be something in that tree.
look at me.
That is called a quokka. Wow, the macaws are really squawking over here. These guys are just flying back and forth. Wow, it's crazy in here. Well, we gotta start heading back to the bus. This was a great gift store in here, a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, we couldn't spend too much time in the zoo itself. So maybe next time when we ever come back here. But now it's time to head on the bus and head back into Sydney. Well, like I said, it's time to go back on the bus. I wish we could have spent more time there. Unfortunately, the tour that I got on, that didn't even make any sense, but the tour that I got on, we only got to spend about 2 hours here, so there was a lot more to see than that. But at least I got to see some of the highlights around there. And like I said, we're going to head back into the city now. Well, I found my tour bus out of all the other hundreds of tour buses here.
So that was like the basketball stadium. As you can see, home of the Sydney Kings. That's our domestic music festivals, music events in there. Oh, last time I was in there, I went and saw Disney on Ice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Last time I was in the big one, I saw the Foo Fighters. So as you can see, it's shaped like an Akubra, an Australian cowboy hat. So, as I say, we are the only group that's going to stop here. So I'm just going to pull up on the left here. If you want to grab a photo in front of anything here, on the left, if you remember the Olympics, the opening ceremony, the flame went up, the round thing went up, and Kathy Freeman stood in the middle, and it sort of froze for a bit, and she lit it up. That's it there on the left. It's now a water feature.
The area we're in now is where the 2000 Summer Olympics were at, and this is the flame, which is now a water feature. And that's where the opening, closing, and all the track and field events were at. And they still use it today for football matches. And then unfortunately the sun is in our eyes, but that's where the basketball stadium, now they put that the local hometown basketball team and concerts are at that stadium. All these poles you see there are from all the volunteers, and they have their names on them. This is the swimming and diving complex. right there on the hill, that Olympic guy.
It's a runner. It was the Summer Olympics.
Summer Olympics.
Almost charities. I thought, I'll get 25 beanies. They're worth $25 each. When I There's the coat hanger over on the left. Which always weirds me out.
Well, next to Tokyo, Japan, this fish market here in Sydney is the second busiest in the world. This is dinner tonight, established back in 1975. I hear the pancakes here are awesome. You can dine with this wall of grass behind you. Very unique feature here in the restaurant. 2 pancakes drizzled in chocolate and peanut butter with vanilla ice cream on top. This is the Death by Chocolate double pancake, drizzled in chocolate ice cream, and a vanilla ice cream. Partake in a little outdoor beverage at the cruise bar. Well, we had a good day today. Went up to the Blue Mountains where it was nice and clear, unlike the few days ago. Saw the 3 sisters. Then Featherdale Zoo. Too bad couldn't stay there longer. Then came down here to the city and saw the night lights. So we're gonna call it a day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. And on that note, traveler out.